I'm always scared of. I'm always scared of accidentally starting the stream and then just be like sort of wandering around and all that sort of stuff, and then not actually, noticing. But all right, well, can I get rid of? Can I go to video producer? Let's get rid of that. That does not need to be on the channel. Alright, okay, yes. There we go, right. Let's send that. Where's Discord? That. And community. That. Right. Okay. Let's get ready to go, shall we? Alright, so as you probably guessed from the title, we are playing SFO Grimhammer mod. Do let me know what the sound levels are like, by the way. I've not actually tested this. I've done the usual thing that I do, where I don't leave myself enough time to do proper tests before I stream. So, okay, a pot just fell over. Yeah, well, I probably should have taken that downstairs before I started. Oh well. Yes, we're going to be playing Chaos because obviously it's me. I mean, my icon, my symbol is pretty much just the 8-point star of Chaos. So it would kind of be silly not to. But yeah, he does. Yeah, we'll play on Warhammer Empires.
Tyrion, heir of Anarion.
Good for you. Right, so we've got 3 choices. We have Archaon. Good for you. Yeah, Archaon the Ever-Chosen. He's a sorcerer, I believe. Yeah, he has access to magic. And he has all these sorts of dreads. Oh wait, no, that's the faction effects. We want it at least normal. Ward save 5% for all units. Yeah, I can't remember what ward save does, but that's a good thing, I'm guessing. Income from raising settlements, upkeep for Chaos Knights is down. Swords of Chaos serve Archaon for free, so very cavalry focused by the sounds of it.
God of Mountains.
The Kulak Sun Eater over here, the old Dragon Shaggoth. He can. A minute, the faction effects are different, but they're still classified as. Alright, game. Yeah, upkeep for Dragon Ogres down. Dragon Ogres are generally better. You can recruit more of them if you have unit capacities on. And the Summoners of Rage serve Goluk for free.
Handsome and lethal.
Oh, we've got Prince Sigvald the Magnificent, who has better charge bonus, better lower cost marauders. It's a very nice sword, by the way, Sigvald. Tribute from vassals up. Guardians of the Dark Prince. Oh, Guardians of Dark Prince Desires. I've never heard of them, but okay. I know there's like specific units for each of the gods. So you've got Khorne Berserkers, you've got some sort of Nurgle thing, you've got the Tzeentch thing, and then you've got the Slaanesh thing. I'm going to guess that's the Slaanesh thing. Speed is up for infantry units, recruit rank for marauders, horde growth up, Chaos Marauders. So he seems to focus very heavily on foot troops, particularly marauders. But Chaos Marauders aren't really that good. I mean, they're all right in the beginning, but he starts with chosen halberds and chosen. I don't think he would.
Tyrion's eye guides me.
For chaos!
He actually starts with a better army, I think, than Archaon and Kolek. You know, Kolek's got the dragon ogres, but I don't know.
Bring ruin!
Okay, so what I'm going to do is, seeing as though there does not appear to be anyone in chat yet, what I will do, I think, is I'm going to have to either random this or just decide. So, if I go and get... I can't actually stand up because the trousers I'm wearing are not exactly suitable, shall we say. What's stopping me from moving? Oh, for God's sake, my dressing gown's in the way. Why is all this on the... Oh, I don't know why I even ask. Get out of the way. Right, okay. Right, okay, we've got my dice jar. I mean, it's only taken me 5 minutes to get this, so, you know, it's, there we go. Right, lovely. What kind of a die will we use? Ooh, that one looks nice. We've got a nice Slaneshi purple one there. Yeah, let's go for that one. Seems though we're currently on Prince Sigvald. Yeah. So what are we saying? 1 to 2 will be Archaon. 3 to 4 will be Kolek. 5 to 6 will be Sigvald. So does it come out as a 4. We are playing the God of Mountains.
Mountain God.
Codex Sunita. Let us go. I was kind of hoping it would come out in Prince Sigvald, but we can always restart if we need to. If it turns out that Kolek was not the best decision, then I shall just restart. But Tzeentch has decided that we go for Kolek, despite the fact that Kolek probably would not fit in with Tzeentch's plans very well. Then what is a plan when it comes to Tzeentch? Storms gather, raging across the north, rousing the oldest of Shaggoths. Kolek has awoken, and his anger is as fierce as he is ancient. Now is the time to honor the ancient pact made with the Chaos Gods to wage endless war, for Codex Suneater is no mere minion of the ruinous powers, but the herald of the Tempest. Of course, game. It's herald of the Tempest, unless of course it's Caldaris controlling them. In which case he'll be the herald of nothing, because he will have died to the first group of enemies that he encounters. Yes. Come on, game. This is the problem with Mortal Empires, it takes forever to load. Let's see. Doesn't look too nice. Well, yeah, kind of decent one though. Got. So I swear my favourite one is in here somewhere, and I don't know where it is. No, I can't see it. It must be in the middle somewhere. Oh, is that it? No, that's not it. I don't know. Just put those back in there. Yes, we are going to be making a lot of decisions in this campaign based on these, based on the die. So in fact, we'll keep that out actually. Keep a 1d6, 1d4. Yep, keep a 1d4 because the options often require. There are often 4 selections. We'll take a 1d20 just in case. In fact, we'll just have one of every die. What have I got? 4, 6, 8, 20. I need a 1d10. Do I have a 1d10? Is 1d10 even a thing?
Long, Shaggoth. Arise, mighty Kolek.
It is time to bring ruin to the earthly realms. You shall go into the lands of the mortals to spread fear and destruction. The Norse tribes to the west shall fall easily before you. Bind those willing to join your cause, and slay the rest. Further to the south lie the nations of men. They will resist your advance, and for good reason. You will bring them annihilation.
Yes, we know the old thing here. It seems like it's bugged anyway, because it doesn't seem to actually be... yeah, it doesn't seem to actually be playing. Like doing the old sweep over where everything is. So, basically, Chaos. They're a horde faction, they don't build bases. That's what makes them so dull, generally. But I want to see if SFO Grimhammer has fixed that campaign slightly. Because there seems to be a new path. We can take the path of Chaos Undivided, or we can take the path of Chaos Divided. Now, I am just going to state now, I'm going for Chaos Undivided. There is a small problem with that, in that it increases our upkeep significantly, like 20%. But Chaotic Torment and Forsaken Blessing, pretty good. Oh, actually, both increase upkeep. Oh, right, okay. So in that case, there's no reason to go for Chaos Divided unless you're trying to play a specific way. Like if you were going for all magic, maybe just go for Tzeentch over here. Alright, let's go for Chaos Undivided. Alright. Let's not let Bearsenling get his army up. What have they got? We've got Marauder Champions, Spearmen, more Spearmen, Marauders. Funny thing, Norse Marauders, or is it Norse? Yeah, Norska. Their Marauders are better than Chaos Marauders. Fun fact. And what else do they have? Marauder Hunters and Marauder Great Weapons. Alright, okay. Am I technically in their territory? If so, can I raid? Yes, I can! And I've just realised my camera is over the top of the screen. I cannot see what is going on in terms of like gold and stuff. Alright, so I think I've got most of my die out. Is there actually a 1d10? I swear there was a 1d10. It's been ages since I've played D&D. I swear there is. In fact, yes, that's a 1d10. Let's grab that. It's yellow and does not coincide with any of the gods. Unless I've got another one. I've got a green one. That looks horrible. So I've got a green, a purple, a reddish. It's technically pink, but whatever. Got a deep purple. I technically need a blue. Do I have a blue 1d10? I do. Oh, good. That's something, isn't it? Right. Okay. That's a 1d10. I don't know why we need it, because there's nothing that would require me to choose between 10 decisions, but anyway. Alright, so we've got Gift of the Dark Gods, or Gift from the Dark Gods. The Chaos Gods look upon you and gladly offer one of their blessings for such a mighty champion, but you must make a choice, and the Dark Gods do not like to wait. Blood for the Blood God, Gift from Khorne, income from post-battle loot, plus 25%. That's pretty good. Pleasure for pleasure's sake, Gift from Slaanesh is 50% for armies, plus 50% campaign movement range, that's decent. Gift from Nurgle, Horde growth up. Gift from Tzeentch, constant casualty replenishment rate. That's really good. But our campaign is in the eyes of Tzeentch. So we must choose, that we must let the die decide what we are going to do here. So, unfortunately, I can't have a die cam, so you're just going to take my word for it when Let's come out on 3. That means we are taking the Horde growth. The worst of the choices. Thanks, Tzeentch. That's very nice of you. Alright.
This serves the dark powers.
Yeah, because I was obviously going at 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can just go with the mouse there. I mean, I could have gone 1, 2, 3, 4 and chose Slaanesh, but no, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how we're doing it the whole campaign. If I forget that, shout at me.
Unleash chaos.
That balance bar is not in our favour, my god. And they've suddenly got some more units out of nowhere. They've upgraded their garrison, haven't they? Why are they starting injured? That's interesting. Did the SFO team include that thing from Thrones of Britannia and the recent Total War 3 Kingdoms? You know, where units start injured. Or take time to muster. This is going to be worse. This is going to be worse than I thought. I think this campaign. I mean, I left it on normal, but this is going to hurt. I mean, I've got Dragon Ogres and I've got Chaos Spawn. So it should be alright, I guess. Where is? Alright. We've got 3 Chaos Warriors, 2 Chaos Marauders, and a Chaos Warriors with halberds. Let's just have them all in the line. Marauder Horsemen, you can go over here. You two can go over here. Kolek and the Dragon Ogres. Should we stick you behind the lines? I don't know. Keep Chaos Spawn out of it for the time being. Hopefully, if any of them are injured, then... Are any of them injured? Sufficiently. It does not look like it. Actually, they might be. No, they're all greater than 50%. That's a shame. Alright, well, we shall get moving.
What do the gods desire?
Right, what are they doing? Are they forming up? I think they're forming up against my Marauder Horsemen. Right. Oh god, they're not even keeping in formation, are they? I forgot to toggle the movement speed, that's why. Right, yeah. You go and annoy them.
Do not scorn me.
That's it. Ooh, whoa. Right. Okay, I'll start dropping frames now. I suspected this might happen. They're still on fast movement speed. Did I set them back to fast movement speed? I might very well have done. I'm not sure what kind of a formation this is, but it's not a very good one, because now Kolak can come in from the side. And I may have made an error there. Judgment.
Chaos Marauders!
Right, the rest of you, halt. Keep the ranks. Seems to be a bit of a standoff at the moment. Oh, they're charging with their Marauder Spearmen against Chaos Marauders that are shielded. I don't remember my Chaos Marauders being shielded. That might be an SFO edition. They're shielded, they're anti-large, shielded. Well, they're decent melee combatants, so are they. I suppose we should get these guys to chase off the Marauder Horsemen.
Move fast!
Oh, their person is wavering slightly.
Ready!
Come on,
Move fast!
chase them
They
off.
will succumb.
And if you two could get in there as well, that would be great.
Ready! Move fast!
Right. I don't want to move these guys too far forward. You guys just get in there. No. God, I'm not good with any sort of cavalry in it. I think I might lose my warhounds. Because they're kind of trapped. Yeah, they're gonna get routed. That's annoying.
Now is our time!
Right, they're running.
Eye of the gods!
Right, we're gonna have to make a move, I think. Spearman.
Move fast! Ready!
Go over there.
Move fast!
Right now, Kolek is going to be slightly countered by the spearmen, but and so the dragonogres actually. But yeah, that should be alright. It's only the first battle, so right. Summon them in there. These are temporary units; they don't really count towards anything, so we can just basically use them as sacrificial lambs, and we can use them for the Forsaken Blessing later on. Oh, I should not have done that. No, they're going to break formation now. They're going to break formation quite horribly. Alright. The Marauder's great weapons are doing precisely nothing. I always like zooming in for like a view of the battle. But Kolek, no, bad dog. He kind of moves like a very excitable dog. Speaking of bad dogs, right. To be fair, those Gale Spawn are holding their own against that blob.
Kill them!
Chaos Warhounds. Just go and annoy them. I mean, you're not going to be able to catch them, I don't think. Speed 90, speed 95. Oh, you will. It will take you a while, though. Looks like that. Oh, their army loss penalty's kicking in. Yeah. We've won this one. It was sloppy, but we've won it. It's not as we mean to go on, I guess. 93 losses. I could have lost so much less than that. Oh dear. Ah dear. Okay. See what we've got. I won't. Should I? Should I use the die to decide what we do with the settlement? No, I think we'll just awaken the tribe, because that makes the most sense, both financially and okay, maybe not financially, but it makes sense in my head.
The mountains call.
The mountains call. So just stomp over there. Oh dear, what have we got here? Right, so they've got Marauders, Great Weapons, Marauders, Spearmen, Champions, Marauders, Hunters. That's the name of the people. Oh wait, no, that's the other one, isn't it? This is the one I want. So it looks like it's pretty much the same garrison. I can't quite tell because the coat of arms is over it. Whatever.
No.
I know that he normally starts off with some familiar warriors, so let's just raid and just to be annoying. Level up. Route Marcher probably. Oh, we can level up again, can't we? Because of the point distribution in SFO. Horde growth and upkeep from Marauders down. recruitment costs down, and casualties suffered by enemies in Chaos territory up. Income from raiding up. Well, I mean, Chaos and raiding, it's kind of their job. But then the horde growth and the upkeep down is nice. How far does it go up? Only to 5 and minus 10 for Chaos Marauder units. What's worth more? Although Eye of the Gods could be quite useful in the battle to come. Is he anti-large, I wonder? Weapon strength, armor piercing. Yes. He is kind of anti-large. He has got an armor piercing value. Celtic Crusade. Ah, that's quite cool. Didn't know he had that. Oh dear. Ugh. Can I go to... There we go. Armor piercing, bone crusher, causes terror, scaly skin. Can I keep that up there? Yes, I can. Alright. Increases missile resistance, can cause terror. Well, that's kind of obvious. Break the bones of enemies, slowing them down. Right, he's got a slowing effect. And armor piercing weapons are ignore armored targets.
You know nothing.
I can't remember. You just say I know nothing, because that's pretty accurate. Well, when it comes to this game, anyway. Well, what we'll do, I think, is we'll go with Eye of the Gods to increase his damage a bit. Also, Devastating Charge might be quite a good thing to get with him. Mind you, that is a good tree to go along as well. But then I do kind of want to get the Lightning Strike as soon as possible. It's an interesting one. I don't know the value of all of these because obviously I'm not really a massive Total War player. This is the only game I've played in the series. Well, except for one that I didn't really get on with. I think it was like the first medieval or something. First medieval Total War. I couldn't get past the tutorial. The instructor guide just said, "Have you been out wenching constantly?" And it was really annoying. So yeah, that was that. I guess we'll go for Tribes of Chaos, just for the horde growth. I mean, extra horde growth is never really a bad thing, although the horde, we did get that boon of Nurgle. Ruination's also quite good. Not right now, but later. That requires 4 skill points, so I'll need to get at least 1 in something else. Okay, we'll go for the raiding one, because that's what we're going to be doing, spending most of our time doing. So come to the Ruinous Powers, Oath of Allegiance, Converted Informant of the 8-pointed star. Alright, so upkeep for all units down, and recruitment cost down, recruitment duration down, global recruitment duration down. Heroes action success chance down for enemies, campaign line of sight, reinforcement range, immune to horde infighting, that's very useful, but not quite at the moment. We can't afford more than 1 horde. Leadership aura size, vigor loss reduction, that's something for later. Grants all chosen units 4 Chaos Gods mark abilities. I don't think I have any chosen, so I do not believe so. No, I don't. If I had gone for Prince Zigvold, that might have been useful. I think we'll just go for the 8-pointed star at the moment. And end our turn. We'll just sit here raiding, basically, until they decide to come deal with us. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, they're mustering, and that scares me. Right, okay. And while I wait, I shall build a pyramid out of the die. Or maybe not, because I kind of got stuck at this point. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get any more like that, am I? So, there we go. Nope! Bomb. It's gone down the back of the disc, damn it! I knew that would happen. Alright, we've lost the Tzeentch dice. Which is probably for the best, to be fair. Alright, I'll get it later. It's not going to burn or anything. It's made of plastic, so... Alright. Need another 1d4. Oh, that one's even more Slaneshi. Let's take that one. Alright, yeah. I'm just gonna go with the recommended settings for this. I'm not gonna let Tzeentch decide that because he'll probably decide to screw me over with no caps, and then I'll just get run over by 15 Reichsguard when I attack the Empire anyway. So yes, faction-wide caps.
Are you a god?
No, I'm a human.
No!
He's got 9. That's really, really problematic. I can only recruit 2. That's pathetic. Alright, what I should do is I should move back slightly behind Bearsenling's camp. Level up my tribal gathering thing, or to a tribal gathering, and get some more Chaos Marauders maybe? What's their leadership? 68, that's 64, but they've got a ranged attack. Let's get some more of them, and we'll see what we can do next turn. Keep in mind, we are losing money rapidly while we're doing this. This is where I just see the Goramundi tribe just coming in and with a massive army, a massive 20 stack full of blooming skin wolves and mammoths and all sorts. Hopefully not, but ease. Alright, okay. Worst part of Warhammer 40... No, not 40k. This is not 40k. Although it would certainly be interesting if it was had some elements of 40k to it. It's, yeah, I don't know. Oh, where are you going? He's going to attack Kislev. Oh, no, he's going to raid Kislev. Okay. Going for the obvious Russians. Choosing yes will enable Beastmen invasions in the mid to late game. This will make the game easy if you play as Chaos or Beastmen. Okay, I'm going to allow that. Just give me a break on that one.
By Sigma, no!
Dmitry Saryov. I want to deal with the Norse first, really. Or Norska, even. I want to take out those Skaven as well. Every time I play on this campaign, they always try to screw me over. Those dwarves are going to be an absolute pain to deal with. Ah yes, I can get cultists now. Now cultists, when they get to a certain level of... actually I need the anti-large, don't I? In fact, let's just get... I mean, I've got a fair amount of... not exactly anti-infantry, but I've got a fair amount of stuff that can deal with infantry. So let's get in some anti-large stuff. Even if they're cultists and they're about as weak as... well, maybe not as weak as zombies, but they're definitely up there with one of the weakest of the old factions. I don't know why I said it like that. That sounds even... it just sounds terrible. But not when I put it that way. I'm trying to look for a red one. I don't seem to find one. Well, there's a red 1d6 there. Seems like we've got the 1d4 that's purple, but we can use a red 1d6. So there we go. Not that I'll ever need to use it now, but hey ho. Oops, what did I just do? Please tell me I just hit no. Because otherwise we might be in trouble. Oh dear God. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to make do. I don't know how to check. Great Demon of Corn? Ooh, I can get a Greater Demon. How do I get a Greater Demon? Where's the building browser? Here we go. Right. Kills for dragons. Dragon over Shaggoths. That's the right. So Sons of the Lost Plague, Guardians of Dark Prince, Zealots of Change, and Corn Berserkers. I see no Greater Demons, however. This disappoints me. Unless the Great Chaos Dragon counts as a Greater Demon. Doubt it, but I don't know. What are we doing? Okay, we need to move. We cannot waste any more time. Volksgrad is currently vulnerable. Do we go into Empire lands and ignore the Madni tribe for a minute? I think we might have to. And let's go into raiding just at least to get my upkeep down. Because, well, let's face it, that's probably the best solution to our current money problem. I mean, I'm going to be on less than 1k come next turn, I think. Alright, come on. Come on, game. Speed up a bit. Oh. God, my fingers are just... Ugh. This is so much my fingers, just my hands in general are just very terrible. Damn. Damn things. Who needs them? Alright, let's go. So yeah, we'll go raise that settlement. And then I guess we're going to have to find somewhere else to go. I mean, I could deal with it in auto-resolve, but I don't trust the auto-resolve. Yeah, it seems like a bad idea. Come on. Actually, come to think of it, Chaos Warhounds, weak against armor. All of these troops are armored, aren't they? Because they're Empire. I could get rid of the Warhounds actually, because I've got the Marauder Horsemen, which are more useful. I mean, it's not like the Chaos Warhounds are poison ones, so that's my kind of. Let's put you there, you there.
Undivided.
Sort of stagger the line a bit. so to speak. Alright, I think we're pretty much done here.
Eye of the gods!
You 1, you 2, you 3, you
Correct, Sonny,
4. We'll do it that way this time. Alright, so all of you start moving up. Right, anti-large shot defense against large foes, shielded. Okay, so actually they aren't armoured, by the looks of things. Well, they're going to break pretty much instantly. In fact, I can just do this, and now that one will probably break. And because they cause terror, that's probably going to cause them to break. Yep, they're already wavering, or starting to waver, by the leadership there. Friends routing. Yeah, this was a waste of the load time. I keep forgetting to set the unit speed. There we go. Doubt we even lost a unit that game, or that match. And as predicted, we lost no one while killing 87. I don't think Korn will be particularly impressed with that one. That was a bit of a walkover. I'm so tired today. Last night's stream took a lot out of me. It was 3 hours, and then I barely got any sleep after that because I'd had like fizzy and stuff like that. Ah, yes, the 1d4 that's coming out of here. Right, okay, who are we going to be racing this settlement for? We are going to be racing it for... I swear these die are weighted. Right, we're going to be raising it for... That's a 3. Hopefully you can see that. Yep, that's a 3. Right, okay, we're raising it for Slanesh. Your forces burn the settlement to the ground and sacrifice its inhabitants in the name of the Dark Gods. And we get 20 campaign movement range, very nice. Unit experience gain per turn, plus 100, very useful. Weapon strength for the Guardians of Dark Prince Desires, not useful, we don't have any of those. And upkeep for them also down. Again, not so useful. Ah, got the Mark of Slanesh. We're immune to psychology. Or at least we would be if we assigned it to him. I think he's immune to psychology anyway, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Alright. At least we're level 4 now. God, we got 4 upgrade points from that. Alright. Spoilers. Ruination. Unholy Resilience. And then we get Lightning Strike next level up.
God of mountains!
Prague.
Return to ruin!
Prague, me old pal. How would you like to join us in our crusade for the Dark Gods? What's that? No? Well, then we're going to have to convince you otherwise, aren't we? Jesus. Oh, I went the wrong way. Why have I got? Is that empty, or has it actually got something in it? No, that's empty. Oh no, that's empty. That can go in a. Well, it could go in a bin if I don't just throw it on the floor. I'll get it later. I always like these sort of dice. These the more sort of kind of transparent ones. But yeah, I don't know. I used to like collecting dice. I didn't used to play D&D when I first started collecting the dice, but yeah. As I've never played D&D now, because I've got no one to play with. Ooh, that's pretty nasty. Alright, okay. Who are we giving the immune to psychology? Are these guys immune to psychology? Causes fear. He's also immune to fear. Fear penalties do not stack. Are psychology and fear the same thing? I guess we'll just put them on our best unit, our best infantry. I can always move it later. They've got regeneration. Huh, I didn't know that. And the weakness to fire damage that the trolls have. Alright, hopefully we can get this in 2 turns. Because if their leader comes along and starts causing us problems, then that's going to be an issue. Also, the fact I'm going to run out of money in 2 turns is also going to be an issue. Well, they really upped the upkeep on the Chaos units, didn't they? Oh dear. Oh, it's been a while since I've worn this one. This fleece. It's very warm. But looking at it in the camera, it looks a lot more sort of like. It looks like the sort of thing you'd find like a sci-fi smuggler wearing. Except it's obviously not leather. It's just sort of. I suppose it's kind of furry and clothy and yeah, I don't know. The funny thing is,
Simpering fools! You dare come before me?
are we going to be going for them anytime soon? And will they offer me money? Low. Nah. They will not offer me money. Alright, well, that's your loss, not mine. We're in the following region, Becherfen. That's all the way over there. I'm gonna get slaughtered if I head in that direction. Because that's heading down towards the actual Empire itself.
Fulfill the pact!
So what do we got? Out of that, we only made 1 Chaos Siege Tower.
Advance!
Alright, okay, I see how it is. I can survive 1 more turn, but I'm going to start getting attrition from lack of money soon. And that's slightly annoying. I don't really want that. God, as warm as this jacket is, I think I'm going to take it off soon. It's getting very, very warm in here. In fact, can I... My window is already open. Let's just up the blind a bit so some of the air can get in. There we go. That'll do. I need to move the computer and stuff like that because, yeah, sitting it in this corner was a bad idea. I should have left the. I should have left my room how it was. Like originally, when I got that bed, I had to shift around of the room, and like originally my bed was here where the computer is, and the bookshelf, but then I decided I would move it over there against that wall, which was a bit of a bad idea because that wall goes. That's sort of all that separates mine and my brother's room, and it's very thin, so obviously it's he can hear me talking, and well, I'd say talking, more shouting as I'm doing my videos, and he can and I can hear him when he's talking on Xbox Live or whatever. I don't know. But yes, so slightly inconvenient, but not a major issue, I don't think. But then on the flip side, the wall here is also very thin, so I can hear next door neighbours in whatever they happen to be doing at the time. It's let's not go into too much detail, shall we? Although to be fair, it's normally shouting I hear. Shouting or child. Because, you know, young children, they have a tendency to be very loud. That's the way they are. Well, I don't remember being too loud myself. I probably was, but I don't remember it. Right. Okay, we need to hide you guys, because you're not going to be effective at all in this. You guys... You can go back a bit. And Dragon Ogres are going to be basically useless. I don't think you can hide them. No, you can't. No. They're too big. Alright. So, who are we going to get? Right, so you... I'm going to be 1. You are going to be 2. You 3. You. No, not you. You're going to be 3. And then you're going to be 4, just in case I need to use you. Alright, okay, let's go. Right. You stay behind that. You stay behind that. You stay behind that. You go to the gate. You go to the gate. You go to the gate. Unfortunately, Kolek cannot climb up a siege tower. I think that would be slightly overpowered if it could. And Kolek has decided to go directly into the line of fire of the enemies. That's very sensible of you there, Kolek. Just... I know you're a big target, but please just dodge the arrows, and don't delay the siege tower, you muppet. Alright, nearly there. Nearly there. How's the siege towers doing? That's 37. That's got taken no damage at all. That's 33, 38. Because warriors with halberds are there. I really need a Chaos Sorcerer in my army. Hopefully there's an event that generates one soon. Oh god, the Dragon Ogres have got in the way of the siege tower. Alright, get up that siege tower. Get up that siege tower. And when it actually reaches the walls, get up that siege tower. God, my Chaos Warriors are taking a pounding. They're down to half health already. Luckily, their leadership's pretty good because that Marcus Tzeentch. You're kind of reliant on rams in this version. Because in SFO Grimhammer, it's very yeah, it's very. The gates just don't seem to die from monsters like they used to. Right, they are getting on the wall slowly, or quickly as the case may be. Can I use that on a wall? I seem to be able to. There we go, gates destroyed. In we go, and you go up there.
We want their eyes!
You want their eyes? Why do you want their eyes? Oh good, you decided to stay over there. Either that or I commanded you to. Don't run into them. They're a prepared spear formation. Now they're not prepared, run into them. Oh god, they're braced. I was hoping to run into them while they weren't braced, but sadly that did not quite go as planned. Alright, you guys can move in now. Those Dragon Ogres are going to get mulched. I've got a sneaking suspicion. Rah!
Chaos Warriors!
The halberds aren't really going to do that good, I don't think. Flanks exposed. Surprise. Well, the Empire seem to be holding their own.
Bloody glory.
Where am I? There's my thingies. Right, now, of course, because these guys are on such low health, because they decided to just stand in the... right, back off, back off, back off. Go this way around. Yeah, I can use the Forsaken thing on them. It'll damage them, but it'll summon a squad of Forsaken at their location, so... and I'll summon another squad of Chaos. Why not? I'm a bit concerned that they are going to die. That's my only real concern. Nope, they're starting to break. The Chaos Marauders seem to have got a bit confused about how to get through the gates. I'm not quite sure why, but yeah, they're confused.
Charge! Faster!
Don't stop. No.
Close on the sheep! My God's
There.
call!
There. There. This is an interesting strategy from Chaos. I mean, I know Chaos is me, but Nerdy does. Are you still going? Jesus.
We want their eyes!
Yeah, we definitely need some anti-infantry.
Marauder horseman!
Chaos Spawn still 8. Right. Capture the plaza. Kill off their boss. Or at least rout him from the battlefield.
Marauder horseman!
Stop throwing javelins, please. You're going to just cause more casualties for our side than you'll inflict for theirs.
Give us carnage!
I suppose you can... should, in theory,
Every mortal.
be allowed to win. The balance bar is pretty much in my favour, like completely in my favour. Splat! Jesus! Yep, this is working. Do that. Do. I'm not sure what that was. That looked like a balloon. Woo! Unfortunately, my camera is in the way, so. But I'm pretty certain that, if I remember, will be the thumbnail for the VOD. Oh well. I never save replays. It always crashes the game when I do it. What are we doing? Oh, we're only an hour. Jesus. We're only like 6 turns in. Or 7. Ooh. This is going to be a long campaign. Well, I blame the end turn timers, but details. Oh dear, my eyes. I mean, technically that means I've streamed now for 4 hours for my general, generally how I... God, I was on 54, that's terrible. Still a decisive victory though. And I didn't really get that much in terms of post-battle. I might have got some decent post-battle loot. Right, yes, Die of Slanesh, give me something that is not a 3, please. It is a 2! We are raising for Nurgle. Nurgle will be very happy with us, because we seem to have raised the standard. Armor piercing damage plus 10. Ooh, that will make an armor piercing unit even better. But yes, for some reason we seem to be getting a lot of Nurgle stuff. I wonder if we should just start going Nurgle. Thing is though, I don't really think that Nurgle's that good in this, or am I wrong? Right, Lightning Strike. We now have that. Horde recruitment capacity, tribute from vassals. That's quite useful. If my army gets wiped, I can come back very quickly with that. Assuming, of course... Oh no, it's just... Oh, okay. No, it's horde recruitment capacity +1 across the board. Okay. In that case, I think we'll start working on his... we could start working on his dominating presence. Start getting the melee attack of the dragon ogres up. That's just a Shaggoth, though. That's annoying. The Shaggoths and the dragon ogres are split between hammer and into anvil and monstrous strength. It's very irritating. What are these? Melee defense -4, but horde building construction cost and income from all horde buildings up. All host seeks glories for the dark gods, erecting perverse monuments to earn their favour. Twisted creatures, all manner of terrible twisted creatures of chaos accompany this horde. Horde growth +3, upkeep for basically mutant things, but upkeep up for chosen chaos knights and aspiring champion. I don't think aspiring champions are in the game, are they? Well, they weren't last I checked. Income from raiding. Upkeep up for Chaos Warriors. But upkeep down for Chaos Hound and Marauders. Okay. Upkeep down for all units. Recruitment cost down for all units. Melee attack down for this Lord's army. Okay. Miscast chance up. Income from post-battle loot up. We don't really cast spells. There is a price to all things, a cost which has been determined by Tzeentch, and will be exacted from those with the courage to strike a deal. Vigor loss reduction's quite good. But I still think, because we're being particularly aggressive, I still think Eye of the Gods is a good idea. Don't know, really. Let's go Eye of the Gods, I guess.
Tempest incarnate.
Alright. What next? I only got 2,500 from that. That's not enough. I'm wondering if I need to start disbanding some of my more elite units. If I just start replacing them all with marauders or cultists. But then the units we're facing are quite hardy. So I don't know. It's gonna be a difficult one. I mean, in some ways, I'd say this campaign is actually a lot harder now because of that upkeep issue. You cannot stop for a moment, otherwise you're gonna run out of money.
Speak your words, while I still deign to listen, mortal scum.
You're mortal as well, Archaon, technically. I don't know why Archaon is our chosen, considering that we chose Orb is our sort of negotiated board trait, because, you know, we chose Kolek. But whatever. Dark Prince demands peace, so he may seek out fresh followers. Well, you know the deal. If you want peace with me, you have to pay me a little bit of money. I'm afraid we can't do anything. It's a no deal then. You have to pay us money, otherwise you're not gonna get saved from our wrath. Oi! Oi! God damn it, vassals.
Give
Alright,
me lightning.
let's see how it is.
Oh yes, I awake.
We're gonna have to go deal with this again, aren't we? I just realised that's increased my upkeep, so now, yeah, I'm gonna run out of money even sooner. I mean, I was gonna run out of money in 2 turns anyway, but it's even worse. Dunno. I'm just trying to figure what to do. Maybe I should have just let them have the Burlingsons. Although, is that guy the guy who was over there? Or is that guy the one who was with the Burlingsons? Or Bearsenlings? I just forgot the name right. I know it said the start. Oh. Yeah, I think that's the guy who was recruited by the Bearsenlings.
The mountains give light to me.
You know the drill. This one could be exceptionally dangerous to fail. So, let's hope it's something decent. It's a 1. You were rejected the gift. Upkeep down for all units, but melee defense down as well, and income from these up. All buildings up.
You dare?
Right.
Yes. Bring the
Bearsenling, we've got a bone to pick with you. Or a bone to crush, shall we say? Balls. Okay. That's a lot of anti-infantry. Well, I guess we're going to fight them. This might be a very quick end to the campaign. If it is, I'll just restart as Sigvald. But, or maybe I'll go play vampire counts. I don't know. Vampire counts are easier. Or I could play Beastmen, given that this SFO Grimhammer update was all based around a Beastmen. I've never played Beastmen before, really. I've played them a little bit, but I've never really played them properly. Not a full campaign, anyway. That said, I've not played a full campaign at all, I don't think.
I am awake.
Right.
Slay every mortal.
Where are the reinforcements? They're not coming in because they're already here. And that would make sense.
Chaos warriors.
Right.
Chaos comes. I am mounted god.
Okay. Can we...
Slanish's perverse glory.
I think we're going to have to stretch them out a bit. Because there's going to be a lot of units coming in.
Undivided. They will succumb. So be it.
Hold on. Slow down. Go annoy them. Go distract them. Even walking, he's faster than... Look at those cultists. Yeah, they look sufficiently culty. Okay, I'll spawn a... Everything's faster. Nothing is sitting at a consistent speed and it annoys me. Now, he is cavalry, so... Yeah, they're damage dealers, so we don't really want to get into melee with them. What's going on over here? Nothing really interesting. Some Marauder Hunters there, but they're just, yeah, they're just going to back off. Oh, they're charging.
Kill, maim, burn.
No, actually, that was behind it.
Fast.
Chaos Marauders! Corn demands!
Deliver slaughter.
Alright, looks like we're breaking
Move
formation.
fast. Running. Yes. Ride the
You, and you.
Your will!
What happened to these guys? They are not engaged in combat yet. That's something, I suppose. My Chaos Spawn are out of control. I've just noticed. I think I'll save my Chaotic Torment for something over here. Ooh, they're getting wrecked. Yeah, the Chaos Warriors don't do good against Berserkers.
Lead us to mortals!
Where are those Chaos Warriors? They are. Hopefully we can go deal with them quite easily. Okay, that'll be them. That'll be them.
So be it!
Scatter them. There we go, right. Now run, now run, now run. God, I'm useless with cavalry while trying to focus on everything else that's going on as well. Cheaton's doing alright, I think. That's unfortunate.
Now is our time! That's what the Masters made!
Alright, what's going on? No. Careful. Do we have any cultists that are near death? Yep, right. Use sacrifice. Boost our damage, please. Charge in. We can just keep these guys busy. Or we might get sandwiched, actually. No, we might lose a couple. Not the end of the world. They're basically routed, I think. Yeah, they're basically gone. Can you route them? Can you route them in time? Yep, they're routed. Right, next. Next, please. We've just run into their lord. That's probably not wise.
For chaos.
Starting a fleet. Starting a fleet. They've just been sitting there the whole time. That was not a good idea on my part.
Seas of blood.
Yeah, those Marauder Berserkers, they're nasty.
Marauder horsemen! For the blood god!
And they're rousing from the field. Good. My dog's nearly died.
Kill them!
Chaos comes. Kill, maim, burn. By God's
Oh,
law.
I wish we could. We seem to be having a very bad time with things at the moment.
Yes!
Oh dear.
Very well!
Right.
Close on the sheep! Corns him up!
They're routing. Good.
Marauder horsemen! Take it, Southerner!
All's
Attack
dead.
the mortals!
That should be them routing now.
For the
Yep.
masters! What?
Army loss is kicking in, I think. Yeah. That went badly. It was a close victory. I'd say that went... Yeah, that went badly. I'm going to have to sit around for a few turns to replenish all that, and I'm not going to have the gold for that. or the favour. The monies. Depends on how much we made out of this little excursion. So if Tzeentch had looked on us favourably and given us a corn sacrifice, then we wouldn't be having this issue. That replenishment's too nice to pass up. We'll give you another go.
Give me lightning!
How much we got? We got 3,315.
Moving!
And then we will go to
Yes!
raiding.
Bring the storm!
I'm now making a profit.
You know nothing.
He's got 13 now. Here we go. Probably the first time I made a profit on a turn in quite some time. I don't know. Our money issues are just too significant to deal with, really. We need to find a more permanent solution. I don't know where we're going to do that, or how we're going to do that. Hopefully, soon my my minus upkeep will. Right. Oh yeah, I forgot the standards. Strider. Speed and combat penalties caused by terrain are ignored. I guess we'll just give that to one of the horsemen. Armor piercing damage. I guess we'll just get it to Kolek. For a little bit of extra bite to his attacks. And I suspect we might be in trouble. Although we do have the mobility advantage. Yeah, we've really got the mobility advantage because we've got the Marauder Horseman. I prefer the Marauder Horseman with throwing axes though. The throwing axes, I think, can penetrate armor.
Marauder horsemen!
What do you mean that's not invisible? Alright.
Yes!
Okay, let's stick them all in there. You shall be number 3. As usual, we shall have you as number 1, and we shall have you there, and you... I said you... Can you please switch?
Perverse glory.
Weird. It won't let me...
Corn's bloody
It won't
glory.
let me juggle them around now.
Undivided.
Oh, it kind of lets me juggle them around.
Slay every mortal.
Okay, so it doesn't really let me juggle it around. Then him.
Sladish's perverse glory.
Then him. That'll do.
Chaos.
I'll be here all day otherwise. You shall buff up them, help them, you shall help them.
Do not scorn me.
You'll go over there. Start battle. Get on that hill. Very quickly. That's a lot of units. Where are the Flamir? They are... there. Oh, Fimir, not Flimir. They are armor piercing anti-infantry. And armor sundering. Oh, that's even worse. Alright, I think I'm going to need my Dragon Ogres to fight them. Yeah. Can we distract them? We can. The Famir are coming as well. Oh, there's Marauder Berserkers coming in from the side.
Obliterate them! Eye of the gods! Deliver
Charge.
slaughter!
Yep, they're coming in from the side. Kolek, please deal with that.
Marauder horsemen!
Are you on skirmish mode?
Faster!
If not, you need to
Further
move
to the souls!
very
Get
quickly.
them!
I mean, Kolek should be alright, I think. He's taking some damage. Get out. Take out those Marauders with great weapons, please.
Marauder horsemen!
Back
Now's
behind
our
the lines.
time!
Famira coming out from that direction. Why are you suffering out of control? What's your leadership at? It's 105. I was rampaging.
Marauder horsemen! Charge them!
Alright. Kills warriors, kills marauders, kills marauders. They've gone for the non-piercing side. Alright, okay. Well, we're going to have to deal with that, aren't we?
What?
Because they're not... Because we're defending, we don't have access to the... what's it called? Can't remember what it's called now. The abilities that we've sort of unlocked through Chaos Undivided research. Oh no, they've got the traps. Well, not sort of trapped, but more of. Our line's split. We are not going to be able to deal with this, I don't think. Alright. I think we're going to have to abandon this side and let them die and get over there and deal with that. This is Kolek.
Tremble, mortals!
Get everyone over here. Where am I? Marauder horsemen. There they
Marauder
are.
horsemen!
Those warriors are suffering pretty badly. Oh, they're running, despite the fact that my Chaos Marauders are pretty much dead. Famir warriors are... yeah, everyone's falling back. Though I am still in the lead, technically.
Pull back!
Don't pull back, you cowards. Deal with those Famir, they're the most important.
Marauder horsemen! Running! Move fast! The dark gods command me! Retreat!
Alright, all of you.
Your will?
So you're there, you're there.
Running! Harvest their souls!
Oh, they're off again. Yep, they're off again.
Tempest incarnate! The Sabbath attacks!
So be it!
Golek Sarisa!
Punch them. Boof. There we go. They're getting punched.
Quick! For the blood
He's
god!
rallying.
Move fast! Marauder
They're still
horsemen!
chasing them around. Right. I think we got rid of them. We got rid of them temporarily. Focus on Olaf.
So be it!
They're attacked in rear. No, they're not. They're attacked in side and flank. Whatever. Same difference.
They will succumb!
Running! For the master!
Stop running. Do those... Do my other cultists die? If so, that might be a problem. because I was kind of hoping to use sacrifice on those. Alright, well, not much I can do about that. Oh, I did not prepare for this. Though I should have kind of guessed that they would do this.
My guard's tall.
Where's... There he is. Right, yeah, just target his units.
Marauder horsemen!
How are you doing?
Corn demands! Charge them! Charge!
Don't let them engage you in melee. These aren't going to survive against the Marauders Hunters, but you can keep them busy, then I guess you're... that's fine. Get those Marauder Spearmen dealt with. Where are the Famir come back? They should have come back by now if they were going to. No, they're still running. No, they have rallied. Okay. Don't chase. Don't chase. Troops have uncovered hidden foes. Ooh, is their army loss kicking in? Their army loss is kicking in. Jesus. Right. Okay. Chase him. Batter him sufficiently that he won't be able to come back for a while. Oh no! Damn it. I didn't mean to kill him off. I meant to just wound him sufficiently. Let's see if we can wipe out that unit. Can we wipe it out? Come on. Nearly there. That's good enough. End battle. Yeah, it was a Pyrrhic victory. I lost 500 units, they lost 1,000, but they can replace theirs more easily than I can. But on the plus side, that frees up a lot of upkeep, because I'll just merge all my units. They'll lose some... what do we call it? Ooh, units replenished by... Oh, I lost 2 Chaos Warriors. Oh, sacrifice captives seems like a good idea, but enslave captives, no, go for the replenishment. Problem is I can't press my advantage. I mean, what are they at? 9, I'm at 13. You know, with the replenishment and the fact that I can attack, I can use those abilities, can't I? So I might actually be able to press my advantage. If I save it. Are you going to let me save the game, or are you going to crash? Save. Unassign skill points. Hard to hit or thick-skinned, or charge bonus, or melee. I'd say Voice of the Dark Gods is probably better actually, because I seem to have a lot of leadership issues. Hearts of Iron, attack and leadership for cultists. That's actually not too bad. Dominating presence. Could start heading in that direction. Codex should really be charging. What's his charge bonus normally? 85. It's middle of the range. His melee defense isn't really that good. But I suppose it's not really his kind of thing, is it? So thick-skinned would probably be better. Thick-skinned. Hopefully that's not a mistake. Let's... Oh, I'm still in raiding stance. Oh, that was silly. There's a chance that this could auto-resolve favourably for me, but I'd rather not. I would rather not auto-resolve, because that's going to go horribly wrong. I mean, I know this is supposed to be the Curious, but this campaign in the Tzeentch's hands. But yeah, I don't think even the most hardened Tzeentch follower would actually allow that sort of a thing. Alright. That's all the melee we've got left. Some Kel's Warhounds. We got Marauder Horsemen. That's something. Yeah, they're hidden there. That's pretty good. Where are they? They're there.
Marauder horsemen!
Run, 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 run. Out of the way. Don't let them spot you. And the Fimir are actually on the side of the Chaos Marauders this time. The Chaos Halberds this time. There we go. Have some Chaos Spawn. Hopefully, that distracts them long enough for me to get everyone else in there. Everyone get in here! Of course, I have just realised that I've completely broken formation. This was a little silly. And Golek has decided that he is going to target them at no matter the cost. This is going to descend to a brawl very quickly, I think. Chaos Cultist Spears. Yep. Use Sacrifice now. There we go. Ugh. I'll just annoy them a bit. Dragon Ogres, if you could please go and assist with this. Where the Finn? Where are they gone? They were here a minute ago. They kill them all. Oh no, they're behind here, getting torn apart by the halberds and spears. In theory, anyway. And now they're low health. I can summon in the Forsaken. You can get rid of that now. Do not let them escape. Because they've already retreated, shouldn't they technically just die off now? Or, oh, mind you, it's going to count as another turn, isn't it?
Now is our time! Throwing axes!
Kill as many units as you can. Minimal escapes, please.
Chaos Marauders!
Kolek, go after him. Dragon Ogres.
All will be despoiled!
Alright. Right. I know I said minimal escapes, but just get them all to low health. So then there won't be any issues. Nah, the Fimir's going to escape. Alright, I think we did our damage. Should be a decisive. Yep, it's decisive. I'm not sure how the game calculates that as such. I lost 14. Wow, that's much better than last time. See, that Pyrrhic victory won us the war, technically. Though by the time I'm actually in a situation where I can actually attack their main base, it's they're going to have rebuilt their entire army. With mammoths, probably, which I'm not going to be able to deal with at this point. Decisive victory. Replenish. And he died.
Unstoppable!
Killed in battle. Yeah.
I will destroy.
Frozen Landing. What is your garrison? They've got a manticore. That's nice. Okay, what we're going to have to do, I think, is we're going to have to recruit some units. Manticores cause terror, right? So armor piercing missiles, yeah. Might need to upgrade our Chaos Marauder pit thing. Hounds of Decay, though. The poison. Can't get any of those units yet. What spells do they have? Oh, so tell me, is it? Nope, I can't cycle over there quickly enough. Can I go like that? There we go, that's sort of changed. Some units at Chaos Spawn degrade over time. Right. Unholy Pack with the Changer replenishes hit points. Well, that's pretty good. Immune Psychology. Yeah, that's pretty good. Soul Leech of Tzeentch causes combat to combatants as well as -5 melee defense and -15 magic resistance. And Chaotic Crusade. Does everyone have Chaotic Crusade? I've not actually checked. I mean, I could get a small shrine of cultists just for the income. What do the Guardians of Darkwind's Desires do? What do they do? Basically a massive debuff to everything around them. That's pretty nice. Sons of the Last Plague, what do they do? Explosion. Instantly affects targets in area. And have lethal poison on contact. It's okay. The Corn Berserkers I remember being not particularly... No, they're... maybe they were good. I can't remember, to be honest. Right, well, I'll leave it up to I'll leave it up to you lot. Let me know what... we won't get it yet, but let me know what you want me to slide towards in terms of like which god we'll go for. I'm personally saying cause it would be thematic because obviously we're letting Tzeentch decide all of our decisions to go for the Zealots of Change, but we'll see what the audience say. Do I want Chaos Warriors or do I want more Marauders? Because they are a lot cheaper. And hopefully soon I should be able to get the Warband of Chaos, which will give me the Great Weapon Chaos Warriors and the Chaos Warriors with Halberds. But then at that point I'll also have Forsaken, so... So my population surplus is 7. So technically I could get both. If I do that, and that leaves me with 2,000, with which I can buy two more cultists. Some anti-infantry cultists would be quite nice. Their weapon strength is only 36, but they are dedicated anti-infantry. Increased chance of a hit when fighting enemies that are man-sized or smaller. But how much so? 5. Oh, so 36 includes the anti-infantry. Whereas... they've got armor piercing, Chaos Marauders. Interesting. That's just the standard variety of Chaos Marauders as well. That's not the... Their leadership is awful. They are cheap, but they're not much cheaper. Let's get 2 Chaos Marauders. Yeah, 2 Chaos Marauders. Let's see what the next turn brings. I bet you they're going to recruit a Lord at Frozen Landing. Almost guarantee it. We'll probably do this next turn, then we'll call it an episode because, or we'll call it a day because, at the end of the day, it's very late here. My throat's starting to go, as you can tell. This will be 5 hours of streaming I've done this weekend. It's going to play havoc on my throat. Nordland and Midland made a military alliance. It just means they're going to both hate me. I think they're automatically at war with me, actually, so that shouldn't make too much of a difference. Yeah, they recruit a new lord. I'm going to have to attack this turn. Right.
Yes.
Oh, I'm actually in the positive, because I've lost all my best units. Right. Let us attack. We're in normal sizes.
Destroy.
Ooh, that's a very, very poor balance of power. Right, we got hunters, great weapons, standard Marauder champions. They're going to be a nightmare to take down. Marauder champions with great weapons. They're basically the equivalent of our chosen, aren't they? Or are they the equivalent of our Chaos Warriors? I'm not sure. That Feral Manticore is going to... That's going to be the biggest threat, I think. What's this? Blasted Standard. 12 missile parry with shield. Okay, well, we'll give that to someone with a shield then. And let us get in there. Now, if we can get them sufficiently low, then obviously I can summon my Chaos Spawn. I'd rather not use the Forsaken ability on one of my own units. Like my non-summoned units. That Feral Manticore is going to cause us a lot of issues.
Chaos Warriors.
It might be a case of getting my my Marauder Horseman to try and kite it. Depends on where it spawns. I guess we'll just stick you over here somewhere. There we go. I don't really want to do the whole corner tactic thing. That's probably going to be a bit... It's a bit cheesy. We'll try it like this. If I fail, then we'll just reload and we'll do it a different way. Or we'll just run. Run for the hills. Yeah, try it like that. That's a lot of units. Alright, okay. So, you 3, or 4 even, there's 4 of you. Go and annoy that Manticore. Alright. Oh no, okay, that's fine. They're waiting for us. Do they have artillery? No, they don't. If I can take out that Manticore before anyone really engages in combat, then we should be good. Oh, they're moving. They're moving. They know what I'm planning.
Marauder horsemen!
Or they don't. I mean, it should be fairly obvious.
No! That's what the masters bid.
Does the Feral Manticore have abilities? I can't remember.
Very well.
That's it.
Kill in the name of the gods.
Ooh. Okay, that was a bit... That wasn't quite... That didn't go as well as I had hoped.
Bring us to carnage.
Can you escape, or are you not going to have much luck? No, no, he escaped, he escaped.
No! Corn demands.
Oh, he's out of control. He's rampaging.
Get them! Shot them! Faster!
Come on.
For the blood god!
Come on, come on. How are you doing over there? No, you. Move off, move off.
Ah! Your will? Quick!
And its leadership's grumbling, I think.
Take it, Southerner! Faster! Throw those axes!
Come on.
Now is our time.
Is it just... I never really understood how Rampage worked.
Marauder horse!
Does Rampage trigger when their leadership is 0, or does... or what? Can that route, is basically what I'm asking. Because it doesn't look like it can... No, it can route, and because we are quite close to the edge of the screen, I want you guys to just chase it off, please.
Marauder horsemen!
We only need one of you to do that, though. In theory, we should be alright. And here come the enemies. The very, very angry enemies.
Eat your souls! Marauder horsemen!
Oh, Manticore's back.
Ah! No!
Exactly what I didn't want. Kolak, get in amongst that. Dragon Ogres, you two. Though, mind you, those are great weapons. We need to be careful with that.
Marauder horsemen!
Get away from the Manticore, please. You cannot fight a Manticore one-on-one.
For the Chaos Gods!
They're just marauders. Alright. Anyone? There. Summon that on them. Chaos Gods with spears. Summon the Forsaken there. They can go around and deal with that. We're going to lose a... Yeah, I was going to say, we're going to lose a Chaos Cultist squad, but I'd rather do that than... I'd rather do that than lose them the standard way.
Bring us to carnage!
Don't engage immediately with the Manticore.
What?
What have I told you?
Blood!
Do not let that Manticore come back.
Kill the Southerners!
Marauder Horsemen are so useful. Right, they're running.
Moving quickly! They summon me!
They're Marauder Champions. Yeah, they're going to be a problem. Where are the other Marauder Champions? Oh, they're there.
Running! Move fast!
Oh, they're running. That's annoying. Where am I Forsaken anyway? They're there, they're not doing much. Oh no, they are. Yeah, Marauder Champions can take... should be able to be taken care of by them. I just see... Look over here, I just see everyone flying all over the place. I know everyone says, oh, they shouldn't be selling the Blood DLC, but I feel like it improves the game dramatically.
Chaos Marauders! What?
I think it might have this if we push our advantage.
Faster!
Move. Get over here. How are we doing? Yeah. Yeah, these are basically possessed Marines that are Forsaken. Bang. And they go flying. Sadly, they don't have like finishing moves and stuff like that. Like in what's it called? Total War Three Kingdoms. But nah, you still. I think they're actually rousing.
Name your demand.
Like properly routing. Oh, those are Chaos Warriors. I thought they were Marauders. I was going to say, how are they holding so well against everything over here? Like, they're holding really well. Victories within our grasp. Get over there, break them. Oh, what's this over here? Apparently we've just run to the other side of the map for whatever reason. I don't know, but well, we'll have to deal with that. Kolek is so like, he's massive compared to the size of these people. Though the funny thing is, I think he's actually smaller than he is in the lore. Like in this game, I think, if I'm correct. I wouldn't call that a close victory. I said that went quite well. Okay, maybe 319. Yeah, that's. Oh dear. I'd still say that went quite well, considering we now don't have any enemies in this area, except for the dwarves. But I doubt they're going to come this way yet. They're probably too busy fighting off Wintertooth. I think both the Chaos are going to be... Yeah, both cultists are going to die. We didn't lose anyone else, though. Talisman of Preservation, eh? Ward save 12, ooh. I still don't know what ward save does. Where'd I put it? There it is. Right, so we chose, I believe, Tzeentch last time. Or rather, they chose Tzeentch last time. And then Nurgle, I believe. So, who's it going to be this time? Ooh. It'll be Khorne today. Blood for the Blood God and all of that. Raise for Khorne. That just gives us like income from post-battle loot up and stuff like that. And improves Khorne Berserkers. Obviously we don't have any of those, so Goramadni tribe has been eliminated. That'll serve you right for taking my for confederating with my vassals. Alright. And can I actually? No. I can't search for treasure. This is the same thing. It's same turn it's destroyed. I think Ruination is actually going to be quite useful for dealing with the dwarves, because I'd rather not fight them on even terms. Deadly Blade. Foe Seeker could be quite useful for him. What's that? Speed and Vigor. Let's get Dominating Presence just for now. Alright. Yeah. In fact, let's not save it now. Let's actually end the turn and then we'll save it. And this is where we get beaten up by dwarves, isn't it? Bring Gimli coming over here and sticking an axe in my face. Although the Dragon Ogre Shoggoths really do remind me of the Pit Lords from Warcraft. And I know Warcraft was originally based on Warhammer Fantasy, but or that's the rumor anyway. War declared. Wintertooth have declared war on Varg and Krakadrak. Oh, I thought he was already at war with Krakadrak. Or Karak. No, it is Krakadrak. I don't know how to pronounce any of these things. Still, could be worse. Oh, there's been a confederation. Norsecut and Scaling, eh? Well, at least they won't have to keep annoying me now with the old, please make peace with us. Ooh. The Chaos Gods take notice of their champion, but rarely do they act in accord. Khorne demands slaughter, but Tzeentch demands a more subtle approach. Melee attack for all units, upkeep for all units, hero action cost, and hero action success chance. We don't have any units, but we don't have any hero units, but that would be useful. Now, because it is only a two-part decision, 1d4. In fact, no, let's do it as a 1d6, because 1d4 so far seems to have been a bit biased. 1d6. If it is even, we shall go for the Blood God. If it is odd, then we shall go for Tzeentch. It is even. It is 2. That means blood for the Blood God. Which kind of makes sense because, you know, it's a red dice. And yes, I know that was not the number I held up, but oh well. Alright, better Chaos Sorcerer in the Lord's army. Well, I need to get a Chaos Sorcerer first. At least we got the 8-pointed star researched. So, that now leads us to... What do we research next? Oath of Allegiance, Succumb to Ruinous Powers, or Converted Informants. I personally think Converted Informants is not exactly useful at the moment, because campaign sight range, sure, but the reinforcement range is not really going to affect us at the moment, because we've not got second person. Oath of Allegiance, all chosen units, we've got no chosen. Succumb to Ruinous Powers, immune to Horde infighting will be useful later, Leadership Aura Size is useful now, so is Vigor Loss Reduction, so... yeah. Or we could just get Path to Ruination and start heading down that road. But that would cost us 2,500 gold. Or favour, sorry. Yes, favour. Army capacity +1, Lord Recruit rank +2, constant casualty replenishment rate +2%, income from Horde buildings 5%, linked technologies don't require research in order. Actually, some of that seems quite good. Let's get the Path to Ruination. It costs us, but, well, it's not the end of the world. And we're at the point where we are making a profit, because we've lost so many units. Hopefully Bearsenling comes over here and colonizes Frozen Landing, but we'll see. So yes, that will do it for today. So it's nearly 2 hours of Total War, Warhammer 2. I do plan on continuing this. I know I said that with my Stellaris campaign, but that really wasn't... I don't know. I just didn't feel like... what was that? I just went crunch. Yeah, I didn't feel like continuing that at this particular moment in time. However, this one I am feeling somewhat. I know it doesn't sound it in my voice, but we'll see. So, all I have to say is thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed it. Do be sure to follow along on Twitch, or subscribe to the YouTube channel if you do wish for more content. And, well, until next time, I have been Kaldaris. Goodbye.